you couldn't leave the niggas alone.
Oh!
Shit, no, you had them think, you had everybody thinking they was gonna leave.
I said if they trade niggas, I ain't chasing.
IQ! You like that song? I'm
Alright,
learning
what they
things.
go?
It's beautiful.
All we do is gotta add Melo, like I just said we was gonna do.
But y'all haven't even did that.
Yes, we did. It's gonna pick him up.
So what do y'all give me for Valentine's Day?
You ain't gonna get some money, nigga.
I have a job, bitch. I work 25 to 30 hours a week.
Stop.
I really, I do.
You work a lot on the weekends.
Like 8 hours.
Nigga, that's a regular work schedule. I mean, that's a regular work shift. Nigga lying.
They in game chat. Oh my god.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, we know who about to win that game.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone.
We get inside.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard
We get inside. Shoot. I'm a horse. I'm a horse. Little niggas.
On the ground, their leading rusher from a season ago, it's Alex Collins. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, you can do something. We in the way.
Go. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On second down, Collins. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
We just fucking lost.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Hello.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
What? You say with my mama? Jacob. You tell my mama.
me and Logic bullying two people at the park.
At least I know my mama.
Them niggas both under 6'6". This nigga 6 foot, Logic guarding somebody 6'6". Yeah. They both got D's.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
This time, Roethlisberger will throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 23 yards on the play. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And that was a good run. This is only one of 9.
Who's got what?
I'll let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Is that right?
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Well, Charles, Le'Veon Bell, 26 going on 27, and the shelf life for these NFL running backs seems to be getting shorter and shorter. How long can he go at this?
Watch y'all niggas still lose.
Usually we say 30 is kind of the line of demarcation for a running back. But Le'Veon Bell played all 16 games in 2017, takes great care of himself off the field. I think he's got a chance to break through that 30-year-old mark, and in a big way.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I think.
Now a play fake here
I think what's the name gonna be in there. I think the Sixers actually have a chance to go to the finals.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there?
Well, they got an offensive. They got an offensive all-star, low key.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. He'll get this one to Switzer.
Yeah. Cool.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues.
Yeah, they got a little squat.
Again. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure.
You got a spot low key.
And you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Terrell Suggs in there for sack number 127 in his great career. Moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. So the sack and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly
Nigga
right. You
ass.
shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but
5
the kicking
points.
was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders
I can
seem easy
score
for some reason. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 20.
How much you gonna average?
The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
My nigga Chris Brown dropped the addy on the nigga.
Escaping the pressure right. It's brought in here by Willie.
Oh, you seen it, huh?
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and he will go down.
Safari, you saw me with the step back 3. Treyway.
This Pittsburgh defense always
Stop playing
keeping
on
the offensive line on their toes, or I guess on their heels and back.
They are certainly about pressure, aren't they? At 56 sacks as a unit in 2017, which led the NFL. They certainly live up to their nickname, which is Blitzburg.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the 1st quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Zadarius Smith in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
That just lets you know what kind of player LeBron is. He got to have all them niggas just to be goated.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Terrell Suggs in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. The Steelers send out their punter now. Standing right on his own 5.
LeBron, that just lets you know who LeBron won on his team.
This is taken at the 23.
You don't ever want me to talk when I'm speaking in facts, G.
Give him an even 20 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
And let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You've got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On second down, Montgomery. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Detroit! On third down, Jackson. Flush to his right. He may try. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
That dude LeBron do got a bench, though, boy. He got a starting five, and he got a bench.
Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball.
I can't cap on that.
And that's it.
They got a line, like a lineup full of fucking goats. Then he got Kyrie at PG. Woo-wee! The dynamic duo playing with each other once again.
The drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Hopefully the NBA not trying to tell me something.
On second down, it's Bell. Bell a first down and then some. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Isn't that where Lonzo was going to go at first?
First down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think...
Or was Lonzo finna go? Was Lonzo finna go to the Magic set first? Or was he finna go somewhere else?
Before they actually open, I think that helps set him apart from many of the other bats in the league.
A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a first and goal from the
I know his daddy said he wanted him to go to the Sun.
Now Bell. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to...
I wonder what that man Lamar Jackson gonna do next year or this upcoming season.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what
I don't know why they did little baby like that.
Big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniel McCullers getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They go play action now. Jackson. Caught left side to Crabtree. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
As they should be.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock the defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring it out.
I wonder what you be doing.
He was looking
Oh yeah, you gonna be smoking all the weed.
Well, look at that, Chuck. A rookie picked the rookie on that play.
How about that? Is that rookie on
Yeah,
rookie
you don't need to
crime?
have no money.
But you know what happens, too. If you're a rookie defender, You tend to adjust to the game a little bit quicker than if you're a quarterback. Too many things still going through his mind. And on that play, the rookie defender won the battle.
I know what I'll be doing with that
Steelers
money.
First and 10 at their own 21.
I'll be investing in some businesses, boy.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the
Clank.
21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit, now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out and out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
That might be wrong.
79 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Y'all heard that new Chris Brown?
He had to catch it too before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game.
I don't know what you talking about, bro.
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree able to drop him for a loss of 4. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle. Two minutes to go here.
Pull up on your girl. Tell her that I'm sorry.
After this. The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11.
What's the deal?
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. But he's got Steve. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, we're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to do?
Yes, sir, I did.
Wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Ravens on 3rd down.
There you go right there.
Converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield.
You should be able to change your scheme.
The completion good for only 6.
What's up? Yeah, I told you, bro. You gotta change. You can change your scheme.
Punted away for the 2nd time.
You can't change your player scheme. You gotta go. You gotta go edit the player.
And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. He'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now Roethlisberger. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. So the sack, and now a third and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
Yes, sir.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Yes, sir.
Complete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The Steelers send out their punter now.
Yes, sir.
Kick it away for the second time.
I remember, boy. I remember when them whoopings used to put a nigga to sleep. I remember I tried to get out of ass whoopings by going to sleep. Got woken right up. Yes, sir. Got woken up out my sleep to an ass whooping. I used to get away with it sometimes, but if my mom used to get them phone calls home, it was over with. Mom wasn't.
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But you do know there's some risk takers out there. They may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Oh, you forged your signature, huh? Yeah, that's automatic ass whooping right there. Cause they over there asking for, you know, they want to know what you did. Then when they go to that schoolhouse.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the
I remember I did that.
And this will be a touchback as that sails.
Yes, sir. Moms wasn't playing. When she found out that I was forging signatures, she was like, "Oh yeah, it's time to tap that ass soon as you get home."
And I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to
I know why my nigga Chris Brown live now. I'm finna go visit that nigga. I'm finna tell that nigga I want to fade no cap.
Second down.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, he couldn't turn it into much more.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger goes underneath for Bell.
Who playing that?
First down, a gain of 13.
Won't you come right now? You're the only one that's gonna hold me down. I'm the one that's gonna hold you down. I'll be on my way. You gotta go to edit, bro. You gotta go to edit the player. It's right there, man.
Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first.
You go edit the nigga.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10.
They said my nigga Lil Baby ran the light and was eluding the police.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Got some real estate inside the 30.
How am I gonna tell you how?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
If I'm telling you what you gotta do, I mean,
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
you talking about changing a player's scheme. Like, that's how I know how to do it.
It's no good. He tugged it right and left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
When you go to player, if you try to change a player's scheme, all you do is go edit the player. All you gotta do is edit player.
To kick this one away.
And that's all you gotta do.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
How it don't let you? It says power rush. Shows you like certain niggas that got certain schemes.
Get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
Bro, you gotta go to
Game, a chance for the offense, though.
yeah, you can. You gotta go to the bro. You click on roster. You click on the player. You go to edit player.
And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get back.
But I don't know how else to tell you, bro. I'm sorry. Cause you hurt my head now. I don't even know like what else you want me to say.
Second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
And I don't know if you being ignorant or not, because if you are, I'm about to stop.
Get you off to a quick start. He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a
You go to roster.
forcing him back
When
inside.
you go to roster, you click on a player. When you click on the player, you go to edit player. When you click on edit player, you go to where it says name and all that stuff. It's gonna show you. He's trying to change the scheme of his player. Change the scheme of his player.
Defense might be a little bit off balance. They'll pick up another first down with that run.
There's a first down run with Collins. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here.
All right, bro.
Up to the 39.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan.
I'm guessing that's why he doing it.
And you know who's excited about that?
I don't see why he just won't go to scheme fit.
Turn their ears back and get after him now.
Yeah, I don't see why you just don't go to scheme fit and then see which scheme set on defense and offense fits your team perfectly.
It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Jackson on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Jackson from the shotgun.
What are you doing?
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. But it's caught by Crabtree. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. No, check, Patriot! All right, now, lucky 56! And Jackson throwing once more. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Why would I say anything like that, bro?
They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll get this one down.
Gotta know my
about the
voice,
10-yard
man.
line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. Now it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal.
Did you hear what he just said?
Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
What he just said.
Operating from the gun, escaping the pressure right. And this is
But did you hear what he said? The nigga said he's ass at point guard.
Long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Whoa, who the fuck is that?
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
They'll indeed run here right off the bat. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
All right. Hold on, y'all.
Shut up. Damn. Shut the fuck up. No, I was thinking 6-4 Pier.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining. As they
I'm
turn
just
one
kidding.
over
I'm
in this
just.
third quarter.
Your mom if you don't shut up. That hairy jump. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm in a park game. Y'all figure out what's going on. I'm probably gonna bring my lock. I'll be back.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Zadarius Smith in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. John Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Tucker with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchdown. to the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
According to Buddy, that's why he play on that team. I mean, y'all can easily get games in. It's just y'all don't like playing. Y'all don't like playing with certain personnel.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
4.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect
You said what?
Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. A strong running. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Roethlisberger now. Perfect.
Is that what y'all want to do?
Started 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack.
I mean, the Mexican
right?
candies.
So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Zadarius Smith in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got his man.
Is that right?
For a Steelers touchdown. Vance McDonald, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point now by Boswell.
GG.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
On the dead low.
To start the drive out by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Buying time to his left. Room to run past midfield. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Bruh, hey, I gotta pull up on my man Chris Brown and talk to that nigga, man. I gotta see what's going on, man. I'll be like, man, hey, see Breezy, man, hey, put a nigga on, Long Beach, Cali, represent. Then I'm gonna get all my niggas from Detroit, man. You know what I'm saying? 444 Bradford Street. Put them niggas on over there too. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go get that nigga Raw Talents. That nigga Raw Talents think he up to something. That nigga is a low-key DJ.
Already with one interception, just
yes, sir.
Second there.
Cause that like, yeah. Cause like, I don't know, like, but he like when he be talking about like, oh, I was up late at night or whatever, and I've been drinking and shit. He talk about like he be at the club and all that and whatnot.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. And the Ravens taking the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left. He's got a man, complete. And all the way to the opposite 45. A big play that time for the Ravens. 45 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now Jackson on 1st down. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete.
Under the basket.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff.
The middle of the floor.
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
My nigga Will, DJ.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I-formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will get him one closer. Here's Tucker now.
Why am I annoying you?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And the Steelers set to take the field.
No, I can't sleep.
What they had to do
and no, I'm not ignoring you.
Was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A fake to Bell. Now it's
you want to tell me what happened with what?
They'll roll him out right.
You better tell me what happened with what?
And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Roethlisberger going to throw it. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Well, that's what she thought.
Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this one to Switzer. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The reception good for
That's what girls do.
It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver.
Some women like, well, I ain't going to say some. A lot of women like to go through men's phone.
Going through defenders, using guys almost as screens.
Don't know what he's doing for them, but I guess so.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. As his guys are in for 6.
Huh?
And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Yeah.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing
I'm not
on
even.
the cake, if
I
you will.
can't leave the house. I'm not leaving the house right now.
Boswell for the extra point.
Yeah. 9:30. Something like that.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Boswell on now to kick this one away.
Yeah. 57.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're down
57
big here
seconds.
late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like
Yeah.
to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like,
No.
"Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But
Nah, I was
some teams like to do something
talking to somebody else.
As they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Ty Montgomery that time. That'll bring up second
I will.
down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for
I'll
it.
talk to
They
you
got
soon.
the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more
All right,
passes
bye.
like that downfield. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Stephon Tuitt in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. To throw is Jackson. Caught left side to Crabtree. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.